The Revenant and the Cult, Book 1, The Trapper and the Missing Spy, by Herman P. Hunter.
Overview.
People are vanishing in the Orem, which has a history of dark secrets and terrible kings in the ancient days. It's not any safer with the usual raiders, thieves, and dictators. Halsedric, Herodiani, and Tulvgir once again set out to protect the people of the land and see what ancient evil is at work.
Review.
Indie Pub. This is my third year in the row of reading Hunter's work, and I'm really enjoying the sport of reading indie authors who strive just to tell good stories they want to tell. Hunter dips back into his shorter story from The Revenant and the Tomb, which I enjoyed quite a bit, which I reviewed previously. We join again the team as the main crew who have moved past their fight on the Horn of Tulvgir, but whose effects seem to be popping up again. This time they are joined by a much more pleasant woodsman guide of Ro, who seems to have a familiar belief in the Allfather after an encounter with a kind man that feels familiar to Jean Valjean from Les Mis. A further unfolding of Halsedric's backstory with being blessed with long life and wound repair from the Allfather occurs, which offers more insight in the background I liked from the first book. The elf-like character is still mysterious with a bit more of her background fleshed out, but her stealthy fighting skills are on more display here. The giant tank is also nice to see back and offers up his tank support. This book is a good start to the fuller story and is really an act one of the mystery of some cult who seems to be tied with the big bad from the first book. There is a bit less of the full story here and more of a building up of the setting and characters with a few good action scenes. Hunter shows off those action scenes well. With his first book, it was a good bit of setup before the waves of fighting that were a lot of fun to read occurred. Here, Hunter is taking his time to set up those things more. However, the main plot is a bit lighter than what I would have liked to see that would move a new reader into the next book. However, I think there is enough of the character build-up and the surprise of liking the guide Ro to wet your whistle to check out the next in the series. I appreciate Hunter's opening line about wanting to listen to the readers and return to the world of the Revenant, since it sounds like many people enjoyed it. I believe you could start with this book and use the shorter previous one as a prequel or the other way around, and it would work both ways and inform whether or not to continue in the series, which I do hope to do with the next one. Final grade, B.